Yo, we live. Welcome back to Golden Goose DFS, man. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, also known as Goose, man. Here today to give you my New Year's Day edition of my starting five on Draftkings and Fanduel, man. Hey, I know if y'all like I did, hope you had a good New Year's Eve, man. Hope you brought it in around good people, had a good time or stayed social distance, whatever you saw fit to do. I just hope you were safe and had fun, man. But we here, 2021, finally put 2020 behind us, man. Hopefully, and get to some money, man. And we're gonna try to start the year off right. So let's get right into the starting five. All right. At point guard today, man, I'm going my guy Steph Curry, man. A great matchup with Portland, man. He's been in my starting five videos already a couple times this year, man. He's the offense over there at Golden State, man. And it's a good matchup against Dame Lillard. I think they always have good games against each other. He's been pretty solid, Steph, man, but hasn't really flashed that upside he's known for. What I ain't gonna say known for, but upside he can have. I like him at this price tag in this matchup against Dame Lillard, man. So get you some Steph Curry at point guard. At shooting guard today, man, we're going right back to the well from yesterday. I know they burnt a lot of people, but we're going Dylan Brooks, man. Listen, blowouts happen. The last game was just a blowout, man. Just a bad showing. I don't know if that scares people off of him tonight or not, but he won't scare me off, man. I'm going right back to the way. You're talking about a guy who should have all the usage and all the shots with no Ja Morant. It's basically like a three-horse race over there between Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, and Jonas Valanciunas. Valanciunas is priced up a little too high for my taste, but Brooks and Kyle Anderson are just fine. I love both of them tonight. You can go either one, man. I'm going Dylan Brooks for my money because I know he's going to try to supply more of the scoring. So he has a higher raw points potential than Kyle Anderson to me. So I'm going Dylan Brooks, man. Okay, small forward. We're going right back to my guy. Paid off for us the other night. We're going to see if we can do it again. DeMar DeRozan, man. I still think he's too cheap at this $7,300 price tag. I told you guys the other video, I think he's like an 8K player, man, for what he's asked to do for these Spurs. So in a good pace matchup against the Lakers here, I like DeMar DeRozan tonight, man. All right. Moving on to the power forward. I'm going right back to my guy, PJ Washington, man. Same thing as like Memphis last game, man. It was just a blowout. I think he only played like 18 minutes. He was in foul trouble, so it really hurt his production, man. In this matchup against Memphis, this will be an up-paced game for him. Hopefully he stays out of foul trouble and he's back to his normal right at 30 minutes, man. And if he gets 30 minutes at this price, man, I think he's too cheap for the production he'll have in this game against the Grizzlies, man. So I like some PJ Washington tonight at the power forward, okay? Take a look at center. Center for me tonight, man. For me, he's just set it and forget it guy to me tonight, man. And that's Tristan Thompson, man. Far too cheap for this game, for what he's done. Just too cheap. We saw the Celtics adjusting their rotation, so the last game he played, he saw an uptick to 27 minutes. So just staying in that same, I don't see why he can't get back to those 27 minutes, if not more. Maybe pushes for 30. And at this price, with his rebound and his double potential at this price, he's far too cheap, man. That's just set it and forget it, guy, man. Just put him in your lineup and just get different somewhere else, man. So there you have it, my starting five for DraftKings today, man. Steph Curry, Dylan Brooks, DeMar DeRozan, and PJ Washington, man. And Tristan Thompson rounding out at the center, okay? Let's go have a look at FanDuel here. And while we switching gears here, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bell on, man. Alright. FanDuel today, man. You see we already got them slightly pulled up for you. At point guard, man, I'm going Mike Conley, man. We talk Mike Conley. He's right at a point a minute for fantasy wise, man. And at 6,200, he should see 30 plus minutes, man, in this matchup against the Clippers. He's just far too cheap, man. At 6,200, you need about, I like 6x from my plays, so you need about 36 from him. And we talking about a guy who can see 35 minutes. So if he just does his average, he should easily hit value right here at 6,200, man. Then he flashed the upside the other day, so you know he can go into the 40s for you. So I like Mike Conley right here at this price tag, way too cheap. And sticking with the cheap theme, man, Paul George, man. We ran him out the other day. He was 7,600. I think he hit 50 for us. They only bumped him up $200. We can go right back to the way I told you guys the other day. He's a good play whether Kawhi plays or not. They don't negatively affect each other. Both of them get to where they need to get to, even when both of them play on the court. Now, if Kawhi sits for any reason, one of them out, it boosts their upside, but they're still solid even when both of them in play, man. So I like Paul George at this 7,800 price tag. Still too cheap, man, for what he does for the Clippers, man. Get you some Paul George, all right? Coming in at the small forward, the guy, slow-mo, Kyle Anderson, man. I told you on the Draftkings side of this video, I like him and Dillon Brooks today, man. Still, I think they're both underpriced for the usage and minutes they're going to have in this game against Charlotte. Not expecting a blowout here. This should be a more tightly contested game. I like the matchup, man. He's going to be on the floor 35 plus minutes, man. Him and Dillon Brooks, man. They could threaten for like 38, maybe 40 minutes, depending on how the game goes. But Kyle Anderson, still too cheap, man. You see a running theme over here on FanDuel, man. You know the daily fantasy buffet, man. The cheap pricing, man. Get you some Kyle Anderson at small forward, okay? Power forward, we going my guy Jay Crowder, man. Like Jay Crowder, I had some of them last night. In my single interest, he paid off for me and got me in the money, man. He is way too cheap over here on FanDuel. In close matchups, we're talking about a guy who should see 30 minutes, great usage and production, man. And if that three ball is falling, man, we can talk 40-point upside, man. But I like him right here. If the three ball gets going, man, he finds his stroke, man, he could possibly 10x over here on FanDuel. He's going to give you all the peripherals, assists, rebounds, maybe a steal or two, man. He can fill up the stat sheet for you. Love Jay Crowder's price tag, man. And then at the center spot, man, it's the same on FanDuel, man. I told you, my set it and forget it guy today. I'm putting Tristan Thompson is trying to get different everywhere else, man. Too cheap for the minutes we expect him to see, for his usage. Easily double-double potential, double-double upside, big double-double upside in this matchup against the Pistons, especially with Blake Griffin still being out. Jeremy Grant's not like a stout rebounder, so it's just him battling Mason Plumlee down there, man. I love Tristan Thompson in this matchup, man. So there you have it, guys. My starting five over there on FanDuel. We have Mike Conley, Paul George, Kyle Anderson, Jay Crowder, and Tristan Thompson, man. I will have tons of exposure to these guys. I like all these plays today. You get them in your player pools, man. Hopefully they can produce for you and cash out you some money and start the year off right, man. I'm your host, Goose, man. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bell on, man. You know we here every day from Golden Goose DFS, man. You know our motto, chances make champions, man. Hey, wishing y'all boys the best of luck. Girls too, if you're playing, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying? Hey, see y'all tomorrow, man. Let's go.